Brooklyn, 1901. A boy is born into poverty on the streets of Irishtown. He will grow up to rob over 100 banks, steal $2 million, escape from maximum security prison 3 times, and never once fire a loaded gun. His name was Willie Sutton, and for 40 years he was the most wanted man in America. This is his story. William Francis Sutton Jr. grew up in one of the toughest neighborhoods in New York City. Poverty was everywhere. Opportunity was nowhere. He left school after 8th grade and drifted through jobs. Clerk, driller, gardener, never lasting more than 18 months in any of them. But Willie had a gift. He could become anyone. He studied people. He studied how they moved, how they spoke, how they carried themselves in a uniform. And he realized something that would define his entire criminal career. People do not question authority. Show up in the right costume, and every door opens. In 1930, aged just 28, Willie Sutton walked into his first bank disguised as a Western Union messenger. He walked out with the money. He was hooked. What made Willie Sutton extraordinary was not violence. It was theater. He arrived at banks and jewelry stores before they opened for the day, disguised as whoever he needed to be. A postman, a police officer, a maintenance man, a messenger. His costumes were immaculate. His manner was calm and authoritative. One victim who witnessed a Sutton robbery later said, "It was like being at the movies, except the usher had a gun." And about that gun, Willie always carried one. But in an interview shortly before his death, he revealed that he never once carried a loaded weapon. Because somebody might get hurt. In 40 years, not a single person was physically harmed in a Willie Sutton robbery. He saw himself not as a violent criminal, but as an artist. Bank robbery, he said, was the one thing that made him feel truly alive. Willie Sutton was caught multiple times. But catching Willie Sutton and keeping Willie Sutton were 2 very different things. He escaped from maximum security prison 3 times. In 1932, he scaled the walls of Sing Sing prison using a makeshift ladder made from smuggled materials. In 1945, he escaped from Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia through a tunnel, along with 11 other inmates. And in 1947, in perhaps his most audacious escape, he walked out of Holmesburg County Jail disguised as a prison guard. Of course he did. Each time he was free, he went straight back to what he loved: robbing banks. By 1950, the FBI had seen enough. On March 20th, 1950, Willie Sutton became one of the very first criminals named to the FBI's 10 Most Wanted list. His photograph was distributed to police departments across America, but also, because of his love of expensive clothing, to tailors. That detail would prove to be his undoing. On a February morning in 1952, Willie Sutton was riding the New York City subway. A 24-year-old tailor's son named Arnold Schuster was sitting across from him. Schuster had seen the wanted poster. He recognized the face. He followed Sutton off the train to a nearby gas station and called the police. Willie Sutton was arrested without incident. He did not run. He did not fight. He went quietly, just as he always had. At the time of his arrest, Sutton already owed the legal system 1 life sentence plus 105 years. The court added another 30 years. He was sent to Attica State Prison in New York. He would spend the next 17 years behind bars. On Christmas Eve 1969, Willie Sutton walked out of Attica State Prison. He was 68 years old. He had spent more than half of his adult life behind bars. What happened next is perhaps the most remarkable part of the story. Willie Sutton, the man who had robbed over 100 banks, was hired to consult banks on how to prevent theft. He delivered lectures on prison reform. He wrote 2 books about his life. And in 1970, he appeared in a television commercial for a bank, promoting their new photo credit card. The irony was not lost on anyone. When journalists asked Willie why he robbed banks, a reporter had written that he replied, "Because that is where the money is." Willie always denied saying it. He said the reporter made it up. But he admitted, If anyone had asked him, he probably would have said it, because it could not be more obvious. Willie Sutton died on November 2nd, 1980, in Spring Hill, Florida. He was 79 years old. He never robbed another bank after his release. But those who knew him said the sparkle never left his eyes when he talked about the ones he did. If you found Willie Sutton's story as extraordinary as I did, subscribe to True Crime Archive for a new story every single week. Leave a comment below. Which criminal should I cover next? I will see you on Thursday.